Hello, we are live reacting to the Summer Game Fest Kickoff. Don't laugh at me. I think you're muted. All right,
I'm back.
you're back.
Hi.
Okay. We had to rush and get some paper.
Yeah. Over here
Set it
now.
down. Yeah, we're live reacting to the Summer Game Fest Kickoff. The stream quality for me went way down. I don't know why. I'm hoping we don't have technical issues. But I think it's all good.
Fingers crossed.
Yep. So, not only is there this, there's going to be the Day of the Devs right after, which I don't think we reacted to last year. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be here.
Yeah.
I think Court has to go by the time it happens.
Yeah, because it's at what 2 or.
I have no idea. I don't know how long
Yeah.
the kickoff is. And right after, I don't know right after, but at 3 p.m. Pacific, maybe? I might be wrong. There's a Devolver Digital marketing countdown to marketing or something like that. It used to be the Devolver Direct.
Yeah. I think you have to switch my cam.
Yeah.
Like flip it, yeah.
Video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our showcase event. Over the next few
Oh my God.
hours, we'll give you
I'm at the
updates
Game
on games
Fest.
you love,
What did I do?
joined by special developer guests.
How did I do
Yes,
that?
have a few surprises along the way too. Now, what
I think I
love
rotated
about
instead
this
of-
show is that it's a true cross.
I'll let you know how it
showcase.
is
Whether you
live.
play on Xbox,
in
PC,
person.
PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't
I don't know how
matter
that
the
happened.
platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one
Perfect.
community that simply loves
Okay.
the art.
While
of
Jeff is
video
talking
games.
here,
The
I will let you
biggest
know we
franchises
will
in
not be
like
live
Marvel,
reacting on
and
Saturday
introduce
to a lot of
exciting
events that
world
are not part of the
games
Summer
in
Game
the right
Fest,
room for
but
small independent
we will be
developers
watching them
with
after the
exclusive
fact
spot
Saturday
deals.
night.
If we do
What
this
did we
right,
agree on?
you'll discover
7
a few
p.m.
new games to
your
put
time?
on your wish list. And even if you don't get every
No.
announcement you
Okay.
desire,
Well,
you're
I
not
would.
gonna get
I
everything
think like
today, but we've
I'm
got
off at
a
like 7:30,
lot
so I
of
get home by
great stuff.
8. But you guys
So
can
around-
Get
like
started.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it'll just be me and you.
Years,
Jordan's
Capcom
on
Street Fighter
vacation
got
or something
games,
like that.
and ever since, this
So.
legendary
Okay.
Japanese
We're
fighting
gonna be
game
reacting to
series
like,
continues
I think
to
there's
evolve.
like 4 events.
Street
I don't know how
Fighter
long
6
each
is
of them
coming in
are,
2023,
but
Yeah.
we will
right
feel them
now,
out and then
we're
see.
excited to officially confirm the character coming to the
And then
game
Sunday
with
we are
the
reacting to
exclusive
the
first
Xbox
gameplay footage.
showcase and PC gaming showcase.
Jet Set Radio Future.
Hey Capcom. Okay, so we don't have to watch the Capcom event on Monday.
Excellent. Excellent.
we're not going to be reacting to that.
Let me have some fun.
Let's get this mission started.
Pardon
This
me and my
is
runny nose.
Street Fighter, right?
Yeah.
This is the
Wonder
one
if
that.
they're gonna.
No,
I was
which
gonna
was
say,
the one that
This
was
is
just
like the
announced.
new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched something that was.
This will be a good fight. Got you in
Yeah. It
the
was like.
sights.
I know what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Where did we see this? Like we saw it recently.
On the State of Play.
State of Play. That's right. Yeah.
The only Capcom thing that I'm like, kind of like interested in is like the new Monster Hunter stuff.
You don't like Resident Evil, Mega
Too scary.
Man.
I mean,
What else does it Capcom make?
oh my God, this dude's hair though.
I'm just on another level.
Street Fighter.
I don't know if anybody's in chat, but if you are, let us know how the audio is. If
Yeah.
I'm gonna have some people over playing Smash Bros upstairs, so if things get too
Bro.
loud, let me know. I will mute my mic.
It's all about the
His
cone.
pants are way too
Alright,
tight.
Next, it's time for a brand new game.
That was the first thing.
announcement
So I was like, "This is some
Check
some tight
this
pants,
out.
Jeff." Newton."
Focus does
Sergeant Leo Alvarez.
It's another Rainbow
CM Weapon
Siege.
Card 1. Our mission was to enter the
no,
Chancellor's
that's
locate the
that's
comms
Ubisoft.
and and bring it back on.
Oh, we're still on
I
Capcom.
found the relay.
No, this is Focus Interactive,
Problem.
Oh,
which used to be called Focus Home Interactive. I think they just changed this year or last year their name.
Close that gate. Nothing gets in here. Ray didn't make it.
At least it's in one piece.
Is this that alien game we saw on the showcase?
maybe.
It'd be weird if we're seeing like all the games we just saw on the show on the state of play.
Yeah.
What we found was a new kind of evil. And it found us first. This wasn't human.
Retreat! Retreat! Willis! Open fire! Go! 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 Alvarez! Through that door! Hold that door, Sergeant! Son of a...
I don't know what I saw in there. But I know when I close my eyes, I still see it.
I think this is an Aliens game.
Now everyone's dead.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, look at this. It's Aliens.
Oh, it is. It is the actual like
Someone
with the
needs to
brain
know.
and the things
Yeah.
and stuff.
Aliens Dark Descent. Cool. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. It's like a top-down.
Oh.
Huh. That did not give that impression with the cinematic. But I'm glad they added that
Aliens Dark
gameplay.
Descent, and it's coming in 2023 to console and PC.
Okay.
Next,
So that looks like a
2
co-op
years ago at
kind
the
of
Game
thing.
Awards, we revealed
Yeah.
the Callisto Protocol from the creative forces behind the Dead Space franchise. Today, I am thrilled to get to show you the first raw gameplay alongside its creator, Glenn Schofield. But first, here's the quote-unquote Schofield cut of the brand new trailer with a little more gore.
Take a look outside.
I hope I don't screw this up, but
Dead moon.
I'm gonna try to set our YouTube stream to public,
Been if I hadn't fished you out of that.
Okay.
unless it crashes the stream. I don't know.
Whatever you're holding
Like
on
last
to right
time.
there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life.
So for timing wise, I think at 1 p.m. I'm gonna call an Uber,
Okay.
and then once it arrives,
Trying to give
I'll
you a chance.
be gone
Okay.
forever. Gee.
Yeah, this is the game we saw, I think.
Oh yeah, this I'm like too
Yeah,
scary.
it's the same footage, yeah.
I just love that last part.
Okay, our YouTube stream is public in case, I don't know.
Gives me chills.
You hit the record button.
No, I did not. Okay, we're recording now. It should be fine.
Dead Space, wasn't this Dead Space?
No, this was something new, I think.
Ugh.
Welcome
That's right. We know what you wanted to see. And joining me now, Glenn Schofield, Striking Distance. Glenn, first of all, congratulations. This game looks absolutely incredible.
Wow.
I got to say, the fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
You know what
thanks,
I'm
man.
really bad at?
Thanks for having us.
When,
I
like,
really do appreciate it.
If
Jeff.
this was me, I'd be
and, you know,
like,
for a second, just give me a second. I want to
Hey.
thank you for all you've done.
and I
for
would
the
forget
game
to thank
industry,
them for
all
having
these
me.
years,
And
man.
I would be like,
think
and
it's
then
only,
afterwards I would
16,
just
17
have
years
anxiety
now.
of them
Yeah.
thinking I was rude.
You've been an ambassador. You've amplified
Pretty
new
much Dead
games,
Space,
new
yeah.
studios, and
Pretty much Dead Space.
I
Pretty
just wanted
much.
to thank you. I really do
Oh,
appreciate
well,
it.
Thank you. It's not about me. It's about you guys.
Yeah,
Mushroom.
I know,
I
but
appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the trailer, but what I'm so excited today is that you just brought a raw gameplay sequence. This game is in development, and people are going to be blown away, I think, when they see it. But tell us a bit about what are we going to see today?
Yeah, we got a couple minutes of, like you said, like raw gameplay. It's 2 segments in the first half of the game. One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about
cool.
everything. We're showcasing a new
Ooh, fun.
weapon called the Grip. It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the
Brutalizes them,
enemies
yeah.
and it shoves them into
Are you ahead of me
traps.
again?
It rips them apart. It's great.
Oh no, am I?
And then check out the nice ending we have, where we we usually will kill our main character Jacob, and in a very
You just
unique
mentioned
way.
Jacob.
And just for a second, I want to thank the team,
Oh.
man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, the hard work, you guys are amazing. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, Glenn, I got to say, again, what you guys are shipping this year.
They need
this
more,
looks
like,
a
original
world-class,
games.
next-gen game.
This is an original
it's
game.
rare that teams are bringing
No,
something
no,
like
like-
this year, and
like
let's let the footage
yeah,
speak for
kind of like
itself.
this,
Glenn
like
Schofield,
really
Striking
good
Distance.
original
Here it is,
games
the first
or whatever.
gameplay
Like
of the Callisto Protocol.
at least like Nintendo should.
Nintendo does all the time. Well, no, they do a lot of remakes, and yeah, no, you got a good
Always.
point.
Yeah. It's like talking to someone about it, and I was like, when was the last time they actually had an original game?
Arms. The last one was Arms.
Weird.
I mean, this game looks pretty
Scary.
decent. Yeah, it looks scary, and
And gross.
Yeah.
I think I should play these games just for like my sole reaction of being like, ugh, gross, ew. Like,
well, you played what was that game called? The one that like everybody plays. It's really scary. The like torture one where people chase you.
what people Phasmophobia?
No. You're like in an insane asylum or something like that.
Outlast?
Outlast, yeah. You played
I
Outlast,
haven't
right?
played it. No.
Oh, no. I thought you
have
did.
To. It was one of my sub goals, and we hit it, and then I just like I haven't had a chance to like get around to it. But I feel like I'll need to be like super fucking drunk to do it, just to like get myself into it. But
I played it. I got stuck and frustrated at one part, and I just gave up. He has the armor and everything where it looks like Dead Space. Like this,
yeah.
this pretty much looks like Dead Space.
Oh. You know what game I appreciate the gore in?
You're definitely
is,
ahead of me.
Oh, am I? Okay.
He just got hit in the face now.
Okay, I'll pause it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate the gore in The Evil Dead, but then it's kind of a given because it's The Evil Dead.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, poor man. That's why
And I thought
safety is a thing.
I thought the Tomb Raider deaths were bad. Jeez.
All right, moving on.
Damn.
This October, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 arrives. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game, And today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Hi everyone. In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And on October 28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2.
Just like number 2.
We are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way, inspired by the world we're about to enter.
Do you think this is gonna be the last Call of Duty? Like,
Yeah,
Microsoft will
changing-
consolidate it and put it as one updated title?
Modern Warfare 2.
They're changing it up. These dudes are no longer going to be fighting. They've retired and they're working on the oil rigs.
I think. I don't know. But I don't know if Microsoft is gonna like push for anything from Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I feel like they'll ask the development studio like, "What do you want to do?" They'll be like, "We want to make one Call of Duty, and just update it.
Yeah.
Just make it like Fortnite. Just have the one game."
This could be a trap.
Actual, we're set.
Copy. Get to work.
Good hook. Up and at 'em.
All shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment. You've got 3 AQ internal. 2-1 making entry.
Well, they weren't even sneaky about that. The guy just like, he's like working his job. He just like looks over and he's like, "Oh my god, there's people here." And the guy walks in, pew, pew, pew. Like, didn't even talk, bro. Oof.
Room clear. Coming out. Shadow 1 moving to the southeast stairwell. Scorers, right side.
I can't remember the last Call of Duty game I played, but
Same.
I know you don't play
Never.
shooters.
Hey, I played Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
Not like it's not like a shooter like this, obviously,
yeah.
but like it's a first person.
Yeah,
and
it
I
is,
and I
yeah.
did like the sniper rifle.
Falcon door undone.
I just never really been interested in Call of Duty games.
Yeah, it's just
Shooters.
it's kind of like always been the same. It's just
That's how I feel.
go
yeah.
in, shoot stuff,
We're moving to the main
mission
deck.
complete.
What's your status? Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now. Roger that.
There's also a time where just like every game was a shooter game, like a first-person shooter.
Yeah.
And I was
Wasn't
just
that,
like-
during the 360 days.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much through the 360 days, because that's when graphics and everything were getting like high def, and everything like looked incredible, and everybody wanted to take advantage of that.
Yeah.
But there was so much on like, there's like I can't play everything. Differentiated enough where I'm like interested in it, like have some unique thing to it. And Call
Yeah.
of Duty just never did that, so I never got hooked into it.
They're signaling the ship. They're gonna launch that missile.
Yeah. That's why I kind of appreciated Cyberpunk, because there was such a difference with like even like the like unique guns and stuff.
Mhm.
And then for melee, instead of like you could have a knife, but you could also have a samurai sword, or you can have swords coming out of your wrist.
It's more
That was
open world. Like this is
Yeah.
I don't know. This is just a
Well, this
straightforward
is just you
adventure
go in.
game.
Yeah.
Linear
Just you go
story,
in,
multiplayer.
linear.
Damn, that was cool. But like at least like I look at like Battlefield, which is really cool because just like everything blows up, and then like they're doing this and the canisters blow up. They look really cool, but
Yeah.
they never go that far like Battlefield does.
like everything blows up.
Yeah, like the buildings and the environment and everything just get destroyed.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
To note here, they're playing on PlayStation because that was a square.
Actual, we got a problem. Missile is armed. Somewhere on the ship.
You have your orders, son. Stop that launch.
Mission complete. I feel like they need to make more games like Hitman.
I need to play Hitman.
Yes, you do.
Mhm.
Like the third one, you can like just kill everyone with a banana.
Mhm. Well, it has stuff I like. It's like stealth and a puzzle game,
And it can also be awesomely funny too.
yeah, it's right up my alley.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like I watched Donkey's review on it, and it was the funniest thing ever. So whenever people like asked about it, I was like, you need to watch this video. Because there's one mission where he's on a plane and people go to like parachute out like to escape, and he finds a spot underneath where these guys are about to jump over, and he just like whips a banana and knocks them out like midair. And he's just laughing, and then he's like just shooting them like as they're like jumping. It's so good. Or then he was assassinating everyone and putting them in like in the bathroom. Sniper Elite 5 might be up your alley if you like puzzle shooter type games. Oh, interesting.
I think that's on Game Pass. So
Is it? Yeah, because new one just came out a week or so.
that's my brother giving hints in the chat.
Oh. What's up?
I can see.
Is this all it is? Just us? They're showing us how to play this one level?
Yeah, I mean this is par for the course with Call of Duty gameplay
Yeah.
reveals. I remember.
Mod 2, let's go.
I remember Assassin's Creed showcases used to be like that too. Like, well, first they did like, I think they did like the regular like cinematic whatever. Then I think they did like this style where it's like, let's play a full mission and show you how to do it. Like all the new kind of stealth kills that you can do. Then they switched over to dubstep trailers, and then that stopped real quick. There's a couple years where like every game trailer had dubstep.
Right?
Yeah.
And now it's synthwave.
Yeah.
I think a lot of like them go for synthwave now.
Well, on I was watching the
Get early access to the open
limited run games showcase, and like everything had like heavy guitar.
That's what we're talking about. And
But
joining us
it was
now,
all
welcome
like
along, Jeff.
retro
Great to
games
see
that
you.
they're
How's everything?
bringing back
Great.
for the
Thanks.
most
Good
part.
to have you with us, and also Jeff from Infinity Ward. So we saw the first gameplay. Thanks for that extended sequence. Looks incredible. Jeff,
You
tell us a
tell
bit
us
about
anything.
that mission. Where is that set in the game? What are we seeing there?
Absolutely. So, first of all, we're really excited to welcome back Captain John Price and Gaz Garrick. You know, they're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley and of course
Soap John
McTavish.
Mhm.
And then a couple other new
Guy's
characters
name
in
is
here
Soap.
that we're really excited that we got to
Nice.
create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces
Ale
Colonel
Alejandro, Ale
Renan.
Alejandro.
It's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, you know, this I got a shout out to IW. You know, this was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together. Some really
If they're doing
motivated devs
developer
here.
interviews
And,
after every
you know, you saw
game,
the
this is
wind
gonna be
and
long.
The
Oh, no.
animations and the awesome
Bye.
sound design. And of course, our
Yeah,
new
we
water
don't-
tech, which is actually pushing the
we
boat
don't
in
need
different
this.
directions. It's creating a physically
Right.
dynamic environment.
I feel like
for the
Jeff
cover
knows
scene.
better.
In certain cases, you could be behind.
Yeah,
the cover,
right?
What?
Like,
and
don't.
suddenly that cover would shift and leave
How
you
long have you been
exposed,
doing this,
but it also
Jeff?
leaves the enemy exposed,
Yeah.
creating this
You,
emergent
you should
gameplay.
know this by now.
So
Everyone in
I'm
chat's going
very excited. Just
Z.
can't wait. I'm so excited that we get to
Or
show
in
it.
the main.
Just a hint of
In
where
the
it
main
is
chat,
right
yeah.
now. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall, Modern Warfare 2. Obviously, you know, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we.
If you're looking at the YouTube chat, I imagine
imagine
there's a lot of sexist comments right now.
It's such a big
You,
moment.
you
not just
can't
for
even
Modern
tell. They're
Warfare
going by
2
too fast.
and everything that Jeff
Water
and Team
baby?
Infinity Ward have built. But it really marks the step change. That we're calling
Mommy.
a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're gonna see incredible render.
They're saying mommy in the
graphics,
chat?
All the things just right
Yeah.
in the game itself, built all on one shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well.
Like, why
So
couldn't they just
we're
put
gonna
this
sort of
in the
feed entire
trailer?
community there, but all eyes on the 28th.
I mean, it's hard to
Incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141.
You know what?
convey this in a
I
trailer.
appreciate
Mobile as
her
well, for
style
players on the go.
wearing
We're-
overalls.
We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so
Rock
it's just
'em.
a
Mhm.
big moment.
job.
There's
And
gonna
the
be
guy
a lot
wearing
in the
plaid
Well,
He's obviously a
thing.
GameStop
we leave,
employee.
We gotta ask a little bit about Warzone 2. I know we just, you know, we're showing gameplay here on this, but can you tell us anything? There was a little bit. It seems like there was.
He's got the matching shoes too.
Yesterday.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things, some chatter about maybe seeing high rise and other elements. But we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe.
Yeah.
So all the more reason why we think this game, this moment, is such an important title for all of us looking ahead. And like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise. So we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks, Johanna and Jeff. All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go. And now it's time to announce
Not
the
necessarily.
franchise is coming back with a sequel
They're
to
not
the
all
years
necessarily
after its first
community
release.
managers,
I loved this
marketers.
game when I was growing up,
Um,
so I'm honored to share
that could
its very first
sometimes be the case, but even like it doesn't matter what part of the team you are, everyone's
Oh,
considered
no.
a developer.
It's Flashback. Oh my god, did they finally make it good? Oh my goodness.
I don't know what this
Oh
is.
my goodness. Flashback. It's a super old game,
Mhm.
and they came out with it for the Switch, like I think 2 or 3 years ago,
Okay.
and it was awful.
Oh.
like I got it. I had it, and it was it was so difficult with controls and
Yeah.
to figure out like the levels and stuff. Like I even had a book. I still have like the case because I traded in the game, but I kept like the really cool case.
This looks like a Metroidvania.
Yeah, and like this
Okay.
game was like used to be super popular, but the controls on the Switch were so awful. But this actually looks like they've made it like Metroid, where it's like 3D instead of the
All right,
2D
let's turn
side
back
scroller.
time. Back in
So that I'm actually kind of
2017,
like
we
It
announced
look
maybe I'll
the
give
it
it
Picture
looks
a
like
shot.
yeah.
Almost 5 years later,
It looks
I am
like
so
it is
excited
3D,
to
but it
see
looks like
Axonauts
2D
Poland put together an in-depth look at the
navigation.
gameplay of
And
this
like the
dark
pixel art.
fantasy first-person shooter, which
So-
will enter early access soon. I am so
It also came out for
excited to play
PS4 as
this,
well.
and I bet you will be too after you see
But yeah,
this.
but it was awful. Like it ran, like it was just to kind of control it and to figure
Mhm.
out what you were supposed to do was like the worst thing ever.
Okay, so avoid it on Switch then.
Yeah, unless like, well, this new one might be a lot better. Like it just seemed like they kind of really revamped it.
Yeah.
It was the worst. I think I even streamed it too, and I was just like, I have
Did
no
they
idea what I'm
show?
doing.
Did they show publisher or developer name for this?
No, unless I missed it.
Magic and Guns? I'm intrigued.
Ooh, it's Red Dead Harry Potter.
Okay. Were there any guns? There weren't any guns in Harry Potter, right? Not one character fired a gun. They all had their wands. Nobody could have. I wonder if we get any Xbox news, because we're gonna have the Xbox showcase on Sunday.
Yeah.
Or Nintendo news, because there is no Nintendo
Witchfire.
Direct. Witchfire. Court, do me a favor.
What?
Pause your stream for 1 second.
1.
Yeah.
Was I a second ahead of you?
Yeah.
Okay, next
I'll write
up
it down.
comes an
I'll write it down.
ambitious new game from a new independent studio in
Independent.
Europe, starring some very familiar names. Enjoy this world premiere new game announcement.
New game?
New game, new developer, new.
Fallen Leaf.
Officer Taylor, Medlog 29. Today.
Unreal Engine? Nice.
Most games are Unreal Engine. Either Unreal Engine or Unity. It's like one of the two.
This is true.
Destiny 3. No, it's not.
Solace.
Not Destiny 3. It's Bungie. Their PlayStation studio now. It's another alien space game. Court's gonna tune out if all these games are alien.
They're all
space
space.
games.
Something's going on here. And I need to find out what it is.
Oh, Troy Baker. I thought it sounded familiar.
He's in everything.
That's
Yep.
something brand new, and look who
There he
it
is. He's on stage.
Hey!
Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun. The fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool
What's it
team
called?
up. Welcome
Fort
to the show.
Solace.
Good to be here.
I gotta ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Who's got the tighter
I get to play
pants?
A character named Wyatt Taylor, who's
Troy Baker, for sure.
Stationed at this base, Fort Solace. And it's the epicenter of this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through the game. And of course, my character will be at times in opposition with Roger's character.
The battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a yeah. Oh man, we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feeling this is your first game since
Yes.
Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while, and I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post. His job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down while it's on their graveyard shift. The
Well,
graveyard shift meaning
no, Court.
Mars and Earth are really
I feel like
far apart
next
from each other, and they're
we're gonna
working
get
alongside.
some sort of
Help is not
Japanese
within the
game.
Oh my
Just
god, I
to-
can't wait.
just- Just to keep your interest.
Yeah.
Team, right? Independent studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, like, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic, and that forced the way that we looked at everything as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. But it was also brand new consoles. We had more tools that were being made available that were leveling the playing field between like the AAA studios.
We were
and the
bored.
indie studios and the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out.
I think everyone
James
got bored
Tinsdale
during the
with this
pandemic,
brand
and
new
then,
studio said we'd like for you to
magic
consider being a part
happened.
of this game, and he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel like Dead Space meets Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm into that. Absolutely.
And full like performance capture and everything.
It's
What you're
captivating.
talking.
Absolutely. New studio.
Troy
brand
Baker
new
is
energy,
captivating.
And of course, I
Yeah.
get to work with one of the best of the business.
And me.
The privilege
plays,
to get to see this guy and watch him in action. I know I love to work, and I love
Last of
the
Us.
challenge.
No, he plays everything, but
This medium
and
provides.
specifically he
Can't wait to
plays
show you what
he plays one of the Avengers. I think Bruce Banner.
Hulk,
phenomenal.
right?
Can you give
Yeah,
us a
well,
hint about the game?
not Hulk.
Like, what are we gonna
Bruce
do?
Banner
The
specifically.
verbs are always important.
Oh.
So we're going to let the game speak for itself. We'll be showing you more later on. But this is a game where you as the player, you're going to be exploring, you're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can.
What's up to
It was one of our
Vexo?
favorite moments.
Thanks for joining.
There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down. We said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through it, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I've got no
What was
ego
this
about
game called
but
again?
I
Something
can do a lot of
Solace?
things, but
Fort
I can't
Solace.
do
Fort
this."
Solace.
And he grabbed me by my shoulders
Yeah,
and he
other
says,
than
"Oh,
COD,
you
mostly
can.
campaign action
You
games
will,
so far.
and it's
Cool
going
to
to be
see.
glorious."
And we did.
All
And we
set in
did.
space.
Dance. There was
Yeah.
a lot of
Except for Call of Duty.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
big,
excited
big
about it,
stunts. Yeah, I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent.
Vexo, yeah, we're I think this is what,
Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us.
3-4-ish
Summer Game
Thank you.
Fest. All right,
games
appreciate it very
in,
much,
or like
guys.
the
All right. Well,
big
Yeah,
games?
keeping up with the
I
space
wrote
theme,
down
it's
2
time to
games,
world
but yeah,
premiere
probably like
a very
4.
exciting new game which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
Yeah, thanks to Vexo. I mean, like, this is also a podcast, so there's audio, so just want to listen.
Mm-hmm. Is that a fish? Oh, it's space again.
Oh, God! I hate it here.
Sorry. This is the space section of the showcase.
Yeah.
We'll get to the anime stuff soon.
Everyone's just done with the Earth, right?
Yeah. I'm done with the Earth. Get me off this planet.
So, like, you're watching the wrong Summer Fest. It's all Space 4 in a row now.
Good cable management there. They're all like horror space games too.
Doesn't that look great? That was Routine coming to Xbox and PC.
It looks the
for
same
first
as the
time.
other 3
Xbox
games we
and
saw.
PC.
It is now officially back. I can't wait to
Yeah,
see
Raw
it.
Fury.
Now it's time
I
to
think
check
Raw
in with a
Fury's an
very
Xbox
special
studio?
guest
Might be
who's
wrong.
been in his fair share of video games, including most recently Fortnite as the foundation. Dwayne Johnson.
I forgot I was gonna open up this.
Yeah.
I was gonna open up the stream by saying, "Welcome to Summer Game Fest, featuring Dwayne the Rock Johnson."
Summer Game
I
Fest
forgot about this.
is live streaming right now around the world, and everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you from my Iron Paradise, the very hot and sweaty and smelly Iron Paradise.
That's his home gym.
Yep.
Powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink in the game. You guys know me by
Pimping his own products.
Rock,
Yeah.
La Roca in Spanish, Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive, big drink energy. Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering and I deliver them off.
He also works as a pizza delivery man.
You guys also
What a
know me
humble
as
individual.
The greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened.
Yeah,
You know
pretty
me
much.
As the foundation. And I gotta tell you guys, number one, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the foundation, but also, I gotta say that, you know, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic
You know what
Games
celebrity
and,
I would want
the teams over
to
there, and we
represent
cannot wait to
gaming?
show you what we have in store
Like
for the
Jack
future.
Black.
And speaking of the future,
He is a big gamer. He
Yeah.
a lot of the content he makes, I think, is around gaming.
Black Adam, as millions
Yeah.
of you know
Have you
around the
seen
world
like
who
he
know
has
Black
his
Adam
son has a
mythology,
YouTube channel?
No, I
And
don't care about
yeah, he
celebrities.
just-
For those who don't, here's like this
No, it's like
Don't
it's funny
care.
because it's like the lowest like like it's not like great quality. It literally looks like a kid just trying to do a YouTube channel, and like Jack Black's just like helping him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's actually really endearing. Yeah.
And Black Adam's one of his superpowers is magic.
Oh yeah, he's promoting Black Adam now.
21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters.
Black
only,
Adam.
and you guys will finally see.
So Black Adam is a super villain. They're making a movie out of him. He's the villain of Shazam, who is
Oh.
pretty much like a goofy version of Superman, who's actually a child, but he says Shazam and then he turns into an adult Superman.
Stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused.
Zoa
keep having
energy.
fun, keep
Are you seriously gonna get Zoa energy? You're writing it
I wrote
down?
it down. No, I like Guru energy, which is natural. I just want to actually see the ingredients. Hey.
Oh my god.
What have your powers ever given to you?
Oh, the Rock's Zoa energy. What are you doing?
Listen.
I was a slave until I died.
Oh, we're gonna
did
get a
chill.
copyright strike here. We'll probably get copyright strikes from like music and stuff anyway, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Or it'll probably just get muted.
I kneel before no one.
Well, this is Warner Brothers, so you know,
Destroyer of this world.
we'll see.
Or you can be
Spoilers, Ant. Turn away. Leave the stream.
Oh my god, cover your eyes.
Leave the stream.
That's up to you.
Behind you! Did he just catch a rocket?
I forgot that this was gonna be part of the thing. That's a good movie. Hopefully, there's a sequel I can watch. There's a prequel. It's called Shazam,
Outriders.
starring
Yeah.
Zachary Levi. This is Destiny, right? No?
No, this is Outriders.
Oh yeah. Forgot about this game.
Wonder if it's like a new game or DLC.
Probably DLC. Trying to get people interested in it again.
Yeah.
People played it and like, yeah, that's a good week. And that's it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, completely forgot about this game.
What was the... Oh, Returnal was the one that kind of was a sleeper, and then when it was like a day before it came out and everyone wanted to play it.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, yeah, it's a pretty good game. And I was like...
I've seen a lot of games that were... Yeah, like, I didn't know about this game until it came
Deathloop,
out.
too. I feel like Deathloop was a sleeper.
Oh, I think this game... So I played this game because it was out on Game Pass. I think it's not on Game Pass anymore. Like, it just left Game Pass. I was like, well, I forgot about it, so...
Pre-order? Oh, maybe it's... Is it DLC?
It's some sort of upgrade. Outriders
Oh, it's
broadcast... Oh, there's a June 10th... Okay. That's the same day as the Xbox showcase, right? We're
Yeah.
doing an Outriders reaction court?
Yep. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Splatoon 3, let's go. Yeah, Sunbreak, cool. Cuphead,
This is gonna be a sizzle reel for Switch.
Capcom Collection.
Ooh,
Hi, Mikata.
nice.
And then, yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, I'm pretty excited for.
Where's Metroid Prime?
Listen, yeah, right?
Oh, we're getting the fun stuff now. Fall Guys is going free.
No way.
Yeah, free to play, co-op or cross-play, cross progression. Now everybody can play together. We don't have to worry about if you're on PlayStation or PC.
Excellent.
Yeah. That's Valkyrie or whatever her name is, right?
Valkyrie, yeah. Valkyrie.
I think that guy's a streamer too, maybe. I like Fall
and that
Guys.
guy's like, why didn't I turn into Fall Guy?
Yeah.
He's like, you're not a streamer, bro.
I like this game. I wish I knew more people that played it.
But they're streamers too?
Yeah, those old people are streamers.
Fall Guys Apocalypse.
Let's go. Well, you know how like Minions took off?
Yeah.
I want Fall Guys to take off in the same way.
Giant Fall Guys.
Eclipse
So
Minions.
fun to see Courage and Ray in that Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all platforms, including Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC,
June
and
25th?
PlayStation.
26,
All right,
I
back
think.
to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game.
Here we
a
go.
universe
World premiere.
From a new team of legendary developers.
It's
Check this out.
It's set in
fucking
space.
I'm gonna be so fucking mad, bro.
It's Starfield. Frost Giant.
Oh my God.
Damn, what did they make again? I'm gonna like blank on so many studios.
Are you fucking? Oh my God.
Signal's breaking up. Command, I'll do one last scan. See you soon. Over. Okay, hurry.
Why is my search result Bing? What? How did that change?
Now we're talking.
Just like
Command, I
space.
may be onto something.
Is this space or is this like?
It seems like space.
Their website is down.
Oh.
I have it, Command. Repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
Oh, gargoyles.
Yeah, it seems like more like.
Like fantasy.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent.
Yeah.
When they were like, "Do you
But, like-
read me copy?" and I was like, "Fuck off."
But like also like technology and stuff.
Yeah.
And lasers.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
It's Diva's backstory.
I can't look up what games Frost Giant makes because their website is down and they don't have a wiki page.
Oh. No gameplay, no hype.
Listen, Icy's not here. He couldn't make it. We don't need that.
We gotta move. Now. There's a storm
There's
coming.
a storm coming.
And hell's coming with it.
Stormgate. Okay.
Yeah, I'm down to do a Fall Guys party stream for sure.
Is it lagging? The YouTube
Well-
channel's lagging for me. Or at least
It was laggy for me too. I think that's just the
There you have it.
either they didn't
Congratulations.
export the video
Stormgate
file
is real.
properly
We have a
or
and some
that's just a
details.
stylistic choice.
First of all, congratulations on
Yeah.
this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so Stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm.
Should I turn the stream audio up?
The infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some I mean, you know, you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. You know, tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
StarCraft and Diablo Immortal.
We're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there
Isn't that
so the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic.
Are those Blizzard games?
Hosts who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
StarCraft and Diablo?
One thing everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree of the team, of you know, where do you
Oh,
want to
Diablo
push the
Immortal are
RTS
the biggest
genre? It's something
games.
we've all loved for decades, but you know,
That one
opportunity for a lot of innovation.
got
I know you're
popular
going to show us,
again?
I think, some hints of where you're going to go image-wise with the actual gameplay made in Unreal Engine. But any sense of what you want to do for the gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS.
It's an RTS game. Okay.
Really trying to push the genre and be innovative.
What's
So,
RTS again?
Real-time strategy.
For one thing,
Oh,
So-
yeah, that's why I was like,
Probably
for it to
not for
be-
me.
Nothing like that. Just
Yeah.
to lower
I
that
say that,
barrier
but then
entry.
I'm
also
interested
really trying to
in
be more social. So you'll be able to
Marvel
campaign
Midnight Suns, which
cooperatively,
is going to be in the
three-player
showcase today.
open-ended co-op,
Um,
and we've even got
I've
3
never
versus
played a
3
game like that, so I don't know.
competitive multiplayer.
I have a feeling
Also,
the gameplay I'm not going to like, but everything else about that
And
game
it's
I
no
love.
surprise,
So.
I think we've got some first kind of work in progress images from the game, right?
Yeah, these are still very much still being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow. Well,
It's a very
I love
early
it.
game, then.
2023, you said for the beta, so people can sign up now, get ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise coming from you guys and your background and what you did, you know, at Blizzard and StarCraft. We're so excited
Oh.
about this team, Frost Giant. Thank you so
So
much.
they
for
were a
giving
part
us your
of
announcement
that.
today on Summer Game Fest.
Sounds like it,
Thank
yeah.
you so much for having us.
Yeah.
We're really grateful.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. High Water.
High Water?
Check this one out.
Good morning, High Water dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, one thing.
Oh, it's a global warming game.
Ended.
Yeah.
Everything's flooded.
Yay.
I think there's another game like this last year we saw in those showcases
Risk
we did.
of Rain? No.
No. This is not Risk of Rain.
Yeah.
We found Pinata's game.
Yep. I like these kind of games with like the kind of art or whatever. Kind of reminds me of Disco Elysium.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I feel like this is gonna be a narrative game.
Oh, it's called High Water.
Interesting.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world
looking for
around
games
us,
with
the
that
conflict in
stuff.
Ukraine
Yes.
is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped
Nice.
to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to
Mhm.
complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict, and hope to be able to share your
Yep.
work at a future show.
The world
All right,
sucks,
our next
everyone.
game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life.
Uh-oh.
Yes!
Check this out.
I'm excited.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and entertainment.
So it's like that Black
My
Yeah.
Mirror
grandfather,
episode.
Yeah.
Elijah Walton, had a dream. To build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality. And that city is Arcadia.
It's like that meme, like, if this thing didn't happen, this is what the future would look like, or the present would look like.
Where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort. Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Imagine actually living in this world. Oh god.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances. Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me?
Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry. I'm going to get you out of there.
Alright. I want to know more.
Yep.
Apparently we've made it to the beach. Next up is a sequel we've all been anticipating for a long time. There's Trouble in Paradise, and watch out, you don't want to get bitten. After many years of rumors, we finally get an update on this much anticipated sequel.
Ooh. Last of Us Beach Edition.
This is how Dead Island starts, isn't it?
Yeah, Dead Island is like never out.
Oh my god.
Is it?
No, this is Goat Simulator.
No! Oh my god.
This is, I swear this is like a parody of the Dead Island trailer though.
Amazing.
Is it like co-op Goat Simulator? Multiplayer?
Oh, that'd be sick. Ghost Simulator 3?
What?
There's
There was a
already 2 of
2?
them?
I didn't know there's a second one.
There you have it. That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this year to the Epic Games Store. Now, last
What
year,
happened? When did I miss Goat Simulator 2?
a tactical RPG from Firaxis Games.
Yeah!
Behind XCOM and Civilizations.
Midnight Suns. Man, I love the first trailer. It was like they made it specifically for me. But then they're like, yeah, it's like an XCOM game. I'm like, I don't know.
Today, we've got to look at some new folks set to join the battle.
Ooh, new character announcements.
So is
Yeah,
it
more Metallica. This is like goth Marvel, what it is, but it's like XCOM gameplay.
Yeah.
Venom! Yeah!
Nice.
That's the right choice for this game.
Ew.
It's Venom.
I was like, he's gonna eat her, and then he like licks her.
That's what he does, he eats brains.
Ugh. So he's a zombie.
No, he's an alien symbiote.
Ah.
And then this is like some demon character.
Mother won't hurt you.
Oh, it's her mom, or his mom.
No.
It's a story about family.
Spider-Man's in this game? Why is Spider-Man in this game? Wait, oh, you're... See, I thought Venom was just gonna be Venom, but I guess
All
they
the
did that.
Spider-Man.
They did that to tease, to announce Spider-Man. which I feel like Spider-Man doesn't fit in this crossover.
Yeah.
But okay, that's a cool outfit though.
His symbiote outfit
Blade.
or whatever.
Yeah, did you watch the first trailer? This, like,
No.
Blade's not. Go watch the first trailer. It's incredible. Oh, Venom. Okay, so Venom's an enemy. Okay. That Hulk? Demon
Horny
Hulk?
Hulk.
Horny Hulk, yeah. Receive Doctor Strange Defender skin. Alright. It's a sick costume, though.
3, 2, 1. That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
Okay, so
That was Midnight Sun.
Venom's the
And
enemy,
now we're moving on
Spider-Man's
to
a
the
new
wonderful
character.
world of Cuphead, the delicious
Cuphead!
last course. And can you believe
God.
we're only a couple weeks away?
You don't like
from
Cuphead?
The delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for
Never
Cuphead?
played it.
Joining me now is Maya Maldenhauer from Studio MDHR.
Just like wasn't my type
So
of.
first all,
I
Maya,
mean, like
really
it's just
coming?
basically a
It's
cartoon
really
version of like
coming June 30th
Metroid
on all
games.
major platforms.
No, I would say it's more like,
I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans
I don't know,
can't
more like
believe
Contra?
this is here, and I've been
Or not really
played
Contra.
this
Yeah, I
actually
guess
on my
maybe like
Steam Deck,
Contra?
last week, and you guys gave me a copy. This, I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up. Obviously, the gameplay. It's difficult as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from
This-
Couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of. It's a shit game. Don't buy it.
Well, this has been long in the works.
I'm very proud of her.
Like, I
Chalice is
think
fun to
this
play
kept
as, and even
kept
though
getting
this is
delayed.
DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new territory.
Steam and
Yeah, it's your
GOG.
biggest
Get
island,
fucked,
you've got
Epic Game Store.
supersized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something for people.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead, the delicious last course. Next, Smile.
I remember when the first game, like they first announced the first game, people were excited about it, and then they were like, yeah, it's all boss fights, and for some reason people were like, no, I hate that, and they were like complaining about that, and they're like, well, that's what the game is, and they're like, okay, I guess we'll delay it and take more time and make a more fleshed out game. And then at the end, you get the boss fights.
This just looks so complicated.
Yeah, it's a hard game.
That just looked like a headache. Just watching that, I was like, oh god,
Now,
there's
to
so
find
much I have
even
to
more
jump
Cuphead,
around.
who
Yeah.
doesn't, tomorrow we
Like
will
platform-
show you an
platform
exclusive
shooter.
look at season 2 of the Cuphead show when I co-host Netflix's Geek Week, which will include new show and
We
game
are not
content.
reacting to that.
At 10 a.m. Pacific,
We are
1
going to be
p.m.
busy, and we've
And that's not all.
decided
More
to
Summer
cut
Game Fest
that
all weekend long.
event
Next
out.
is the Day of the Devs indie
We can't
showcase,
react to
I Make It
everything.
a Double Fine, then Devolver's marketing countdown to marketing. Tomorrow after Geek Week, there is the Epic Game Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern.
What?
With news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Game Showcase.
When did you announce that?
Don't miss the
Just
Xbox
now.
and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass.
All right, I guess there's an Epic
Now
Game
we
Store
have some
showcase.
Exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Oh yeah, this game. This is like a Mirror's Edge kind of
Oh.
run and gun shooter.
We're called Neons.
I think this is the game I'm
Sinners
thinking of.
fought for help
Maybe
to do
not.
God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
No, this is... Yeah, the game had cards. Yeah, that's right. This is the same game. So like you pick up these cards and then these cards are like your weapons.
Interesting.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? I'm thinking.
Can you date?
I don't know.
Might have won me over with that.
Only Switch and Steam.
We've shown you lots of games today made by huge teams. Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his vision for a fast-paced action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
One guy had a horse head. Published by Humble Games.
You know the saying, get knocked down, get up again, that whole spiel.
Pretty sure that was a
Well, it's time, partner.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna get me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna bring me down.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it. While I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs, had the stink of corruption all over me. You know who put it there? Nah, not him. Me. Well, I ain't wearing it anymore, and neither are you. Tonight, we wash this whole damn city down.
From the co-writer of Destiny 2 and the stuntman of God of War.
Interesting.
Wait, they said it was... Yeah, this is one
By
guy,
one
right?
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Lies.
so he worked on those two games.
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you
There you
guys.
go, play a
at home.
demo.
That's one of them. Check it out. All right.
Warframe's still around.
Is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good. My fellow Canadian.
I know. We got a lot. It just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't know
We have
how
a
that works
connection.
out,
It's
right?
okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years. And I know right now, anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's right. I already have seen people getting it, so
Yes.
it's very exciting. She's right.
Uh,
loud and proud.
There might have been something we had to do to implement that on our stream. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sorry.
have to enable drops.
I don't know if we can because we're not affiliated on this channel.
You guys have done incredible things with the game,
you
and
can.
I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of.
We are also not reacting to TennoCon.
What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much. But yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today.
You want to play Warframe,
Of course,
Court?
The reason I'm here
Hell,
is
no
to,
thanks.
kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay.
The
a
fact
little
that
bit
it's
of a
still
demo,
around.
and I think a lot of people can suspect
It's a free
what
game,
might
isn't
be,
it?
but
Yep.
I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're gonna get your first look at the Duviri Paradox.
Finally.
Finally, I know it's been a couple years, but Duviri Paradox is gonna be what Tenno Live is all about, and I'm so happy. The team worked really hard on the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show it.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game Fest. Let's take a look at that right now.
Her pants are so baggy, but I want them. They look comfy as fuck.
The last person's pants were like leather. They're like really tight.
What's done is done.
Where we Pawn Trap Games, where we talk about video games, we
And
live
pants.
react and talk about pants and pants.
Is that a space fish?
What?
I don't know, Court. There's some anime shit going on in Warframe.
Good.
Of who we were and of who we have become.
The Crescent Knight bundle.
World premiere.
Next, it's time for a new look at Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open-world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin.
It's set in space, Court. It's set in
Fucking,
space.
I know, it's better than this space.
It's like, okay, let's compromise. We'll give you this, but it's set in space. That's hilarious.
That's like playing Final Fantasy online right now, and it's like Endwalker, and they're like, all right, we're going to the moon. I'm like, no! So I stopped playing Final Fantasy VIII. They're like, well, we're going to space. And I was like, yeah, fuck this game.
You are in a daze right now.
They keep teasing that the Fast and Furious movies are going to go to space.
Oh my god.
I'm excited for that.
In the near future, you will encounter many.
It reminds me of like Scarlet Nexus.
Looks like it, yeah.
Companions who treat you like family.
That was a good game. That was a good game.
Unimaginable adventures.
I like the 3D anime look.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
You'd think you'd like Persona. Persona was fun. I mean, after 80 hours, it gets good.
Yeah, I don't know.
You just gotta get to that point.
This reminds me of Ruby. Ruby has that same sort of style.
Yeah.
3D, 2D look.
That's the you I like.
Star Rail.
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests.
Oh.
Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
I'm gonna write that down.
And that's not all from Hoyoverse. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone Zero, their next major new IP. It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago. It has the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
The acronym spells out snoring.
These are the people that made Genshin Impact, or is it just similar to it?
The same one, the Star Rail game that we just saw.
Oh. Oh, there's animals. Humanoid animals. Get your tails out, everyone. This looks cool. Interested. Gonna put a little star next to those anime games.
One of my favorite reveals last year was TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well,
I need to play those.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't like beat 'em up games though. But I feel like I need to play them.
They've been keeping under wraps until now.
There was a game that I played and it was 1980X, and it was like
Yeah.
arcade style games, but you would go through this story and you would play different arcade games, and if you beat them, you'd go on to a different arcade game. And it was also like a really interesting like storytelling game. And they had first level's like a beat 'em up game, so it was a lot of fun. And then there was like a space one. Yeah, it was a pretty good game. Short game though, but
like maybe there's a good beat 'em up I'll like. I've tried a few of them and I'm just like, you know what? I don't think
Yeah.
these games are for me.
they're just mayhem.
Yeah.
But then Rampage Rumble was fun. But you also got to eat people, so.
Rampage, yeah.
Yeah.
Rampage is also a game that I played a lot of as a kid, but then revisiting, like it's I don't know, it's kind of like I found it a little boring.
Yeah, it was like one of those games as a kid you can just like play and just like have fun and like be mindless about it, right? That's why I can't play those games now. It's because like they're just kind of boring.
My mouse froze on the stream. Okay, that's great. You're gonna get the YouTube bar, everyone. Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, it's good now. That's weird.
Is it a wireless mouse?
It is a wireless mouse.
Did it run out of
Using
batteries?
the Razer something. No, it's not. It was just sitting charged on the stock all night.
Fortnite 2.
What I was thinking about doing is because did you used to watch the old E3 like old E3 stuff, or have you like just started to do that because of Spawn Trap?
Yeah, I just started doing it because of Spawn
Okay.
Trap, or like when we used to just live react before.
I was thinking about like pulling up like compilations of like really bad E3 moments.
Yeah.
And doing a reaction to that since you haven't seen them. Super People. The game's called Super People? Or was that like the developer?
Humankind. Oh, okay, so it's like Civilization. Okay, well, while they're doing this, I'm just gonna quickly run to the washroom, so BRB.
Go do that. I feel like we're gonna get like the really good stuff by the end. There's a. Gonna start singing. Here's the consequence, 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 consequences of my actions chasing me right now.
How far will you push humankind?
Says multi-platform.
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era. One Piece is celebrating its
Oh my god, One
25th
Piece! Alright, I'm back.
anniversary this year.
Just in time.
Is bringing the mega popular franchise
You missed
back
me
to video
singing.
games with One Piece
I missed the
Odyssey.
space game.
No, you missed me singing.
And his crew of
Oh.
pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals
Is that,
the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew
like
become marooned in
classical
exciting upcoming
song
JRPG.
that's a TikTok meme. Look, here comes a consequence, consequence, consequence.
Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
見ろよ、あの島。でけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる。
I feel like anime games that are based off of anime franchises are like getting a lot better because they're actually making like their own story that you can play through.
Didn't Strike Force just get delisted?
Strike Force?
Yeah. Isn't that the name of the game where it's like a big anime crossover fighting game?
Jump Force.
Jump Force. I think that got delisted because of licensing. Like that game was barely out and they delisted it. It reminds me of Deadpool. That High Moon Studios made. They made a Deadpool game.
Yeah.
And then like it was only out for a little bit and then it got delisted because I think it was Activision published and they didn't renew the license because Activision never does, especially for Marvel games. So like you can't. I don't think you can get Deadpool anymore.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why like sometimes games become like they get zeroed out.
Mhm.
And we can't sell them and stuff like that. So I'm assuming like sometimes it's like
That's probably why.
licensing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to sell them.
And hidden mysteries.
That's what they need. Like whenever they do like these kind of games, they need to make it like where you can make your own character that goes into the adventure with your favorite
They
characters.
still have to do licensing though.
Yeah. But maybe that's why Attack on Titan's so hard to come by now.
Yeah, if there's a really good game or like even a decent game that you know is like a licensed property, and like buy that game because once it gets delisted, because it probably will, it's going to be hard to find and the price of it will rise. I've experienced that so many times.
Yeah, because it's like it's it's such a hard game to find. But like, the writer of Attack on Titan, like he wrote like because it's a lot of like unique storylines and stuff like that. Or like, you know, he helped write it, but I'm assuming like licensing and stuff, right?
Yeah, and that's why like a lot of like retro games, like you see stuff like the Nintendo Switch Online or even like PlayStation Plus now or all that stuff. Like people ask like, where's it might be. It has like same sort of style.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people are like, "Where's this classic game from my childhood that I loved?" It's like, well, it's a Disney game, so you're probably not getting it because the publisher that released that game no longer exists. They went bankrupt, and then like nobody has the license or assets, and Disney's not going to be like, okay, let's re-release it. I mean, there's been some exceptions. Disney's just an example, but like anything that's a licensed property like that, it's hard.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Or like if servers no longer exist for certain games.
Well,
too.
like even like yeah. But that's why like a lot of people emulate because that's the only way to get like really old licensed games because you can't get them in a modern way anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I haven't even looked at the Epic sale. I think it's ending soon. Or the PlayStation Days of Play sale, which I think is also ending soon.
Yeah.
I haven't been buying games.
Like you automatically get a 25% off coupon because I got Evil Dead game for PC.
Yeah.
And I saved like 25% because they just automatically applied the coupon.
Yeah.
So I was like, sick.
Yeah, no, I bought stuff last year, but
yeah,
I haven't even looked at anything this year because
the Steam Summer Fest is where it's at, or the Steam Summer Sale.
They don't give coupons like the Epic Games Store.
Yeah, but they just make things on sale.
Yeah.
But I guess the coupon's nice because you can use it for whatever.
I guess my PC library is so huge right now, like my backlog is so huge that it's like I don't know if I want to buy any more games because I'm not even playing the ones I bought.
Yeah, you should do like backlog challenge and just like, pick like 5 games that you have to complete by the end of the year.
Well, right now it's Donkey Kong Country 3. I'm trying to beat that. There's a free game for this right now, I think. Street Fighter 2, I think, right at the top.
Yeah.
So you can get that for free on Steam right now, free to own. The actual like launcher game, whatever it is free, but the Street Fighter you can claim to own that right now. Strikers.
Yeah.
It's out today,
Oh my God,
right?
comes out
Or tomorrow? Tomorrow, yeah.
I'm so excited.
Maybe I should pre-order it today because I think I get bonus gold points if I do.
Yeah, I get cards. Did you want to play it tomorrow? Want to stream it?
We'll see.
Okay.
My name is
Yeah, I pretty much gotta, probably not because I gotta work on the video tomorrow. And I'm gonna be busy in the morning or for most of the day.
The more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down. So while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live
Wake up!
on Steam.
Grab a bush and put a little makeup!
So go check it out. Slay to the beat.
Yeah, this is the rhythm Doom-like game. Which, you know, I'm into. I love the heavy metal resurgence in games lately.
Yeah. That's like Elix 2 or whatever was Korn was their thing, like for their trailer.
Yeah.
Metal Hellslinger.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as I mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge.
Which one is Until Dawn?
The Quarry.
Where your every choice
Until Dawn's like where you make choices and then people die and they're trying to survive or whatever.
Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
It actually kind of looks
Family is the most important thing in the world.
good, but I don't think it's co-op though.
But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down at the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
That's the guy from Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. All right, let's do this.
This is a horror movie camp game.
Who should I call?
Yeah.
911. You mean 911? Who says 911?
Goodbye.
91 one.
We gotta get out. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die.
Oh, her! Oh my god!
This isn't a ghost story. It's a creature feature. It's really happening, and you're all in it.
This is gonna get a little messy.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Like just like fun.
Back at the Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game.
Jeff, like half the game developers are like in Canada. You don't have to mention that every time.
Yeah, he's Canadian. He has to rub it in Americans' faces that we're
It's
the
by
cool gamer
yeah,
kids.
it's
We're not just hockey over
it's
here.
law.
We're
You have to
gamers
say
too.
it.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure.
Oh yeah,
if
this was
Nightingale
interesting.
made it. Given how fragile you humans are, I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority. If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources.
I'm out.
Once you have realm cards,
Cards
activate
and
the
things.
I'm on.
It's like beating chaos all over again.
Things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in.
I don't want this. I just want Fable. Just give me Fable.
Give me Fable.
Looks nice.
First person shooter.
If these shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended.
The Saints are
Saints
marching in
Row.
on August 23rd with the reboot of
Nice.
Saints Row that we revealed last year at Gamescom. And today, we're happy to
It's a
announce the
good
launch
game.
of the Boss Factory demo across PC and console, which lets you design and set up your character. And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
Yep. With the dubstep gun.
Guys.
Let's see.
You gotta do something to capture people's
Was that?
attention.
Oh, I was like.
Build next.
Me.
What? They're going cyberpunk with this.
Right? I made a character where she looked like a big, like a very tall, thick, muscular hooker.
Mm-hmm.
She had gigantic boobs, and then she was like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" I just gave her this like masculine, deep voice.
Yeah.
And she went, "Oh shit!" It was so funny.
Nice.
Cool. So they're basically like all about like being whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. Is this gonna have the same sort of online play as GTA? Because I would be interested. I have like really weird customizable characters in this crazy open world. Maybe I'll mention it in Saturday's video. We'll see.
Yeah.
Next, we've got an
Darktide
exclusive first look at
Warhammer.
extended gameplay of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up
Part of
to the
me's like-
critically acclaimed Vermintide series. Darktide promises intense
I
four-player
really
co-op
like
action
Warhammer.
Oh yeah.
But in like a lore way, I feel like I would like the books.
Mm.
On Steam and exclusively on console.
And I don't want to I don't want to play the games because I just know it might be a very, very deep, dark pit.
Expand on that while I go to the bathroom.
Okay. This will be interesting to see what this one's about.
And hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
This way! Move it!
First person. So it's like Doom.
Set your data interrogators. If all goes well, we can unlock the system, prime the rods, and send them where they're needed.
Cool battle system, cool moves.
Get to the base of the Matrix bar and put those cryonic rods to work. What are you waiting for? Get it in place. Now! You finished here? Look for a way out.
Warhammer is always hard to kind of know where it's gonna go because I feel like there's so many different avenues that I've seen.
For psychological horror games like Blair Witch and The Medium. Today,
Your
they are
fears
ready to
will
reveal their
return.
latest creation made completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a visceral horror experience. It's a return to the world of Layers of Fears. Get a dose
Oh my god.
of this.
Someone once said insanity runs in our family.
I should beat the second one again.
Run.
Dark Tide. Should finish Back 4 Blood first. Yeah.
They say it's a tale of sadness and guilt of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness.
What did I miss?
Yeah, just Warhammer Dark Tide just looks like a first-person shooter and stuff. And then Your Fears Will Return, which is like I think the third installment of Layers of Fear.
Hmm.
There was no other way.
Key to this game to win: close the doors behind you. The ghost apparently cannot use the doors. That's how I won the first one.
We're
Made
definitely playing.
entirely of Unreal Engine 5.
Definitely playing Dark Tide. Did it look like Back 4 Blood?
Yeah, it's like you were just mowing down
Yeah.
zombies, but there's like cool, psychic abilities too that were interesting.
Warhammer Vermintide is kind of like Back 4 Blood too, I think.
Yeah, that's the thing with Warhammer. It's like because I've watched like some videos on it, but then when I see these games, I'm just like, this
Yeah.
doesn't look anything like the video I just watched.
Yeah, there's like different types of Warhammer games.
Yeah,
Layers
that's
of
why it's always hard to kind of gauge.
Yeah. At some point, I'm eating these crackers.
This October, Gotham Knights.
Yeah.
arrives. Batman is dead, and it's up to the Batman family, Batgirl,
Yeah,
Nightwing, Red
dead.
Hood, and Robin to protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal to hear from executive producer Fleur Marty.
Fleur Marty.
Hello and warm welcome from WB Games Montreal.
I'm excited for
I'm
this
Fleur
one.
Marty. I'm the executive producer on Gotham Knights. Today, we are thrilled to share more with you on one of our beloved knights, Nightwing. This showcase is the first in our character series, and we're really looking forward to share more with you as we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
Oh, it's a sequel for Vermintide. Ah. They move from rats to zombies?
I had nothing.
Oh.
And then this city became my home.
I mean, that seems logical enough.
People became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
Oh.
No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do.
The different versions of Nightwing?
And now, it's up to me.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
That's cool.
I got this, Bruce.
Nightwing. Step into the night.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome. Oh, look who it is! Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog.
Well, how'd you get here?
Great to have you with us, Neil. It's been an eventful day on the internet for Naughty Dog fans, and
I think we jinxed ourselves. We were joking about last night, like, watch the assets will leak, and lo and behold, that's what happened.
Well, the good
The
news is
assets
that
leak.
I haven't been on the internet today, so I don't know what they're talking about.
First of all,
Yeah.
it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1
Oh,
and 2
Last of
both
Us.
launched in June, and it's nearing
Mhm.
its 2-year anniversary for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey and this world mean so much to them. And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed the
I still haven't played Part 2.
10 million units, and that kind
It's
of
another game on my backlog.
we're so grateful.
It's not a long game.
It has allowed us to grow.
The first one wasn't long either.
Yeah, the second one's I think a little bit longer, but definitely good.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting. So,
Oh, it might be
what
on
can
sale.
Last of Us fans expect in the
Oh.
future from
That's the PlayStation sale. Let me see.
So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition.
Multiplayer.
They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog.
On
And we
Last of
felt
Us?
The way to do it justice
Yeah.
is to make it a standalone title. And they've been
A
working on it for the
standalone
past 2
title.
years.
Standalone
Ambition has
Last of Us
grown.
multiplayer. I
We're
don't
not
know.
quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell us about this new standalone multiplayer game?
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show. But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Reminds me when Tomb Raider had multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's got a story.
Like why?
Wait, what?
Yeah. I think the first Tomb Raider, the reboot, and the sequel, I think both of them had multiplayer. Then the third game, they're like, no, we don't need multiplayer. And I'm like, yeah, no, you don't.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed had multiplayer at one point too.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, but it definitely not a lot of people played it.
A lot more of this game come next year.
That's what's part 2.
Until next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean that concept art is incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog's storytelling fused with.
I can.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
I can reveal that I already own The Last of Us Part 2.
Nice.
It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah, The
for
Last of
the
Us show.
past year, you know, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl fame and HBO to adapt The Last of Us into a TV show. They've been filming and
Good movie came out, right?
Trailer? What? Movie?
Getting back when we're looking
The
back at
Uncharted
Naughty
movie?
Dog, we
Yeah,
can't
it came
get
out,
so
yeah.
emotional
Okay.
because not only is it so good and the quality.
I feel like
Until I don't really.
I feel like PlayStation has like two big goals recently. One, put all their games on PC, and two, make movies and TV shows as much as possible.
Entire series. Last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's pretty close.
Whatever happened to the Zelda live action?
One of the episodes.
That was never a thing.
I think that really speaks
It was like a
to
fan-made thing.
collaboration and trust,
I
not just
knew it.
between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Ooh, okay.
So we could
First look. Let's take.
so you could see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey and not only directing them, but seeing them do all the other episodes.
That's cool that they made him Joel.
For a whole year.
Yep.
Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be the most authentic video game adaptation yet.
Well, I mean, that first image that they put out, it feels like the video game. Everything that I've seen, both public and other stuff, makes it feel sort of super legitimate. As you said,
Didn't Elliot Page
from the front side now for the first
try
time.
to sue Naughty Dog for
next year? That's coming as well, right?
making Ellie in his
You will hear
likeness?
about it very soon. That's
Okay.
all I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO,
maybe.
very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors.
But
from
then
the
I'm
show
assuming
who
it
are,
didn't
gonna join us
We
here.
happen to have a
pan
couple
out.
actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them up.
Okay, come on out.
Oh, here comes a guitar.
Hey, Troy Baker.
Surprise!
Troy's back again. Hello.
I know.
He's like, I was already going to be here.
I'm a little
And
confused.
Ashley Johnson.
I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it. And we're such fans of like the talent and the like helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show. And it wasn't. It has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles. But we're keeping on the wraps for now.
I'm guessing they're gonna be like new characters just for the show. Like they're creating new characters.
So good.
On
That'd
the
be
internet, There's
cool.
so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys.
Like Walking Dead style, you just make new characters.
You filmed your roles by
Yeah.
now, obviously.
Well, keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat.
Remember
Like, we've
in
had
the
to-
second game,
Yeah.
there's like dogs.
I didn't play
and
the
there's
second
no
one.
way-
It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to let not
Are
people
you?
know that.
But it's
we're
been
so proud of
years.
it and we
You
worked
should
it
know
Yeah, but-
everything by it.
hard.
Yeah, but don't tell me. I haven't played it.
Okay.
When I walked on set, to be met with literally every person that I met on that crew is such a fan of this game, and they all knew what it was that they were working on and committed to working on this project because of their fan and their love for the game was one of the greatest. It was like I was coming home to friends.
Yeah, I the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so
Like, what else does she
perfect,
voice
and
act in?
Oh, she does a lot.
Yeah, I'm
She's
like
part of
them in person. It's
Critical
like,
Role, the Dungeons and Dragons
like the characters coming
voice
to
actor
life,
group.
but it
So she
so much
she
more
voices a
than that.
lot of
I feel
people.
like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it. And
She was also the waitress
just- I
in
can't
the
wait to
Avengers
see it.
movie.
I think it is gonna be so
like
good.
random.
Yeah, I don't.
I love the
I'm like,
story.
that's
I
weird.
love just being a part of
I'm
this
so
world.
excited.
It's like Captain America saved
You
me.
guys are gonna be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's gonna sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing new characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey, all right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this
Again?
is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
Oh.
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at The Last of Us Part 1.
So they're completely remaking it.
Oh, really?
That sounds. PS5.
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
And the graphics were already like pretty decent
Yeah.
for it to be like a PS3 game when it had come out.
Yeah.
I've never been this close. It's the outside.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there.
Oh my gosh, she played the waitress in the Lego Avengers game.
Oh my god. No way.
That's funny.
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world,
Oh yeah, so they added in her like the side story. There was like an optional thing that you could play.
How many close calls have we had? I get into trouble down there. You make every shot count.
I got this.
This game was really good.
You know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
Also on PC.
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's
Also,
your reaction?
also on PS3 and
Yeah,
PS4.
we haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Excuse them up.
It's because you did these. I mean, these performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah,
right?
actually, we came up with a process where we could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity. And then the animators went back and
We're seeing
studied.
side by sides here, just how much it has
Yeah,
changed.
that's
that
good.
You went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything.
And that's an upgrade from the PS4, not even the PS3 version.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got as close to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like
Oh,
one of the things that
interesting.
we could talk about, like this brand new AI.
Mocap's like
combat
so
design
interesting.
redone.
Like we
Just,
did that for the
the
film
fidelity
fest.
of everything, 60 frames per second,
Oh
all the
shit!
stuff you're
Sorry,
getting on the
mushroom,
PS5. Again, we wanted to give, knowing because of the show, because they're all new players for PS5 and PC.
Yeah.
We wanted them to have the definitive version of The Last of Us.
Are you leaving soon or?
I mean, when was the last time you guys?
I'm trying to gauge because Martin
I
said that he's
actually
gonna be able
played
to
it
leave
again
early.
just to refresh
But I
my
like I'm
memory
like
before working on the show.
I'm like okay like how early?
Mhm.
Because I don't want to like wait and then he's like oh yeah sorry I can't and then I'm like but he's literally just down the street so.
Part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago since we're celebrating the anniversary of Part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another
Yeah, I
playthrough
can't.
with
I mean,
this.
I can't wait to go back because it was.
Oh, I
such
can't
a, you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of The Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in The Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole like all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on like Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this again to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Sky, and you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right,
and shortly thereafter on PC.
We will look forward to that. Neil, you've talked a lot about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games. I haven't given up my day job.
So this has me more excited for
Talk about it? Maybe if someone
the Xbox showcase. Because I know it's going to be different to this. There's not going to be these developer interviews. There's just going to be back-to-back showcase of games.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
No,
about
no
that.
time filler.
Troy, Ashley, Neil, thank you so much for dropping by Summer Game Fest, and I am so excited that The Last of Us is returning, as you said, in September. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, well, that is going to do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look
That
at
it?
The Last of Us and the entire franchise.
That was their big
Oh,
closer?
Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look at the planet of Lana. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase.
I might, if I have time, I might do a solo stream reaction to some of the Friday streams. I didn't know about the Epic one. But again, I'm going to be working on a free games video, so... Which will be tough, because there might be, like, free game announcements during those showcases.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough, man.
And finally, I'm excited to share that
So yeah, Devolver Digital's at 3 p.m. So I'll try and make it back for that.
Okay. I will be still here. I'll be reacting to the Day of the Devs. So if you're in chat, you can stick around. Or take a break if you need it. We're going to be back.
Yeah.
I might order some... If it's back-to-back with Devolver Digital, I might order some food.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need to eat lunch.
Here's Day of the Devs starting right now. So
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm gonna peace out here.
Okay.
What?
And then I will message you when I'm back.
That sounds good.
Okay. Bye everyone on stream.
Bye, Court.
I will be back hopefully for the next bit.
The best independent games out there and bring them to you, the fans. We want to bring
Okay.
developers and players
So
together to
I will
together
still be
play
here.
games and have a great time. It used to be a physical event only in San Francisco, but now it has gone digital, so the whole world.
So I don't think we've ever reacted to Day of the Devs before, or we only really started Spawn Trap like a year ago. So, but I don't think I've ever reacted to Day of the Devs, so this is all new to me. But apparently there was like a great showcase last year.
Everybody, that's right. That looks good. Now we're cooking. Put on your party hat and enjoy Day of the Devs.
Got my party hat on. You want to focus on coding? All right.
This is from a
We'll
good
see
friend
ya.
Michael Frey and
Thanks for hanging out.
Previously, Michael made a game called Kids with Playables that we published at Double Fine Presents, and this is his new one. It's about the limited time
So-
we have on Earth told through the life of a fly. This is called
Someone
Fly.
told me to try Five Guys. I've never tried it before. Should I order Five Guys?
My name is Michael. You might know my work from a game called Plug and Play. I co-founded a company called Playables where we made a game called Kids. But today we're going to talk about this guy in my upcoming project.
I will say Summer Game Fest. So I did like the kickoff.
Muno, who is the principal
Let me
programmer on the
lower
game.
this a little bit.
The project we're collaborating on is called Time Flies.
Time flies. Actual flies. Wait, hold on. I want to see this. I have comments about the Summer Game Fest kickoff, but
Time Flies is about our limited time in this world. In Switzerland, where I'm right now, we have a life expectancy of maybe 84 years. In the US, it's about 77 years. So you have a little bit less time to achieve the things you want in your life.
so you have a countdown timer for until when you die.
In Time Flies, the things you can achieve are nicely prepared on a bucket list. This is a very small part of that bucket list. So these are the things.
This
you
is
can do
this
in
is
the world.
so intriguing, but I don't fully understand the game. There's the other fly that died. Get rich. Ooh, I like this. Had it once, and from what I remember, it's pretty decent. What, this game? Oh, Five Guys. Pretty decent? Okay. Okay, I gotta write this. I gotta write this down. Time flies.
The game
This
is
is great.
coming to PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, PC, and Mac.
I'll probably play on PC.
sometime next year. Please visit
Timeflies.buzz. That's a top level domain.
and sign up for the newsletter so you get updated when it's out. Or you find a link to the Steam page where you can wishlist the game.
I'll wishlist it, yeah. You are a fly. So, the Summer Game Fest Kickoff, I thought it was pretty decent because there's a lot of good games there. A lot of updates on games we know about. So I feel like there was something for everyone. It was, and it wasn't too long compared to, I think last year was a longer showcase. But there was more games, I think. So I feel like there was like a lot of time that was just like meant for filler. And maybe that's because there's other showcases coming up and they're, you know, this is the kickoff. But
our next game is Planet of Lana.
I don't know. I don't know if it was really like a big hype thing with what they showed off. But
gameplay is reminiscent of dark side scrollers like Inside and Little Nightmares, but the vibes could not be more different. Who are these enigmatic enemies?
I like the brutal legend shirt.
Lana's sister and her world, and what other secrets are there to uncover in this beautiful, boundless environment?
Hello, my name is Adam Stjernljus, and I'm the creative director at Wishfully. We're a small indie game studio.
I only played Brutal Legend up until like before the point where it switches the genre of game it is.
In our game, you play a young
So
girl
it's
called
like
Lana
starts off with
who
like an
is forced out
action
of
game
mission
that's heavily
to save
inspired
her
by
sister
heavy metal
and take
albums
away
and music and
by
everything.
invading
It's starring
the
Jack Black. And then at some point it turns into like a real-time strategy game for no reason. And I think by that point I stopped playing, so I didn't play all the way through it. But it was a fun game for like the first half that I played. I like these puzzle platformers too.
Being her own personality, Mui also has
This reminds me of
she's
like
afraid of.
kind of like Brothers and
Being small and agile
what's that
also
one game?
has its advantages. For
The
example,
yarn game?
Being able to reach places that you can't. She also has this special ability she can use to control some of the strange creatures of this planet. Together, you have to make it through both the harsh and beautiful environments of Novo. Past dangerous robots, through deep and cold caves, unraveling long forgotten mysteries that all lead to your destined future. Planet of Lana is really a labor of love, and we're very excited here at Wishfully to bring you what we believe is a truly unique adventure. And beyond the companion-based puzzle solving and hand-painted art style, you will experience an engaging...
Is this music in the game too? Because that's awesome.
That hopefully will stay with you long after the credits have rolled. Planet of Lana is coming to Xbox and PC this year, And you can wishlist right now at Steam or sign up at our newsletter. At
Okay, so coming to Xbox and PC, will it be on Game Pass?
This next title from 2-Star Games is quite literally an on-the-rails shooter. You and your little yellow train with its mounted machine gun and exquisite collection of bobbleheads will face off against a demonic clown-faced train who is hell-bent on devouring human flesh. This is
What?
Choo Choo Charles.
Choo Choo Charles.
Gavin, I'm the solo developer behind 2-Star Games, and I'm currently making Choo Choo Charles.
I think the audio keeps going up and down. I don't know. I'm trying to adjust it. Choo Choo Charles. Oh my god.
It's an open-world horror game where you navigate an island in an old train, upgrade it over time, and then use it to fight an evil spider train named Charles.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
If you pump enough lead into his face, that'll probably encourage him to run off and find something else to eat. You have one goal above all else, and that's to summon Charles to a 1v1 and fight him to the death. To do that, you'll need to explore the open world, looting abandoned areas and completing missions for the locals.
This is a crazy game.
Weapons and scraps that you can use to upgrade your train's speed, armor, and damage. You'll need to leave the relative safety of your train and venture out on foot.
And as soon as you see Charles come in, you have to run it to the train.
Constantly roaming around looking for his next meal, and camps of shotgun-wielding cultists looking for someone to feed to him.
This is such a weird concept. How do you come up with this? Like, you wouldn't have to encounter it in the mines, right? You could hide in the mines.
After collecting
Blue
3
gem.
heavily guarded gems from abandoned mines around the island, you'll place the gems on one of the shrines, angering Charles and drawing him to your location.
Oh.
Best be careful out there, because it might be unwise to wander too far from your train. If you do encounter Charles while you're roaming around, it doesn't matter what you do now, because you have truly angered the beast, and you'll either escape with your life or see it flash before your eyes.
Oh, shit. You ain't getting back on that train.
If it sounds
That's
like
so
something for you,
creepy.
Be sure to follow and wishlist Choo Choo Charles on Steam. I'd greatly appreciate it. It really does mean a lot.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Special one for you. It's very personal and near and dear to IM8bit because it's a IM8bit Presents published title. It's called Escape Academy, and think of it like Hogwarts, but for escape rooms. It's from developer Coin Crew Games.
You have to
and they hail from
cast
arcade
magic to
amusement
escape the
space.
room?
They've designed escape rooms in real life. Better they talk about their game than me. Here they are.
Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Michelle, the art director.
Wait, am I supposed to say I'm the... Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Wyatt. We're the founders.
And I'm Michelle, the art director.
Oof. Okay. This is. I hate that.
All right, once more with feeling. Hey, I'm Mike.
I'm Wyatt.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're Coin Crew Games.
You got it.
When Coin Crew Games was founded, we were actually building real-world escape rooms and arcade machines, but when the pandemic hit, we needed to pivot. So we decided to take those learnings, building real-world escape rooms, and transpose them into a digital format, and thus Escape Academy was born.
Good luck trying to hack me without sufficient power. Probability of your expulsion, high.
Escape Academy is an escape room adventure game that you can play either single player or co-op. You play as a student at this titular, mysterious Escape Academy where you get to master the art of puzzle solving and train to become the ultimate escapist.
What are you waiting for? A room full of gas is no place to relax.
We're all fans of escape rooms, so when we couldn't find a digital, authentic escape room experience, we decided to make one ourselves.
This looks like a single player game. Like what I like about escape rooms is
Misleading at the academy.
you're like co-op playing with other people.
Escape Academy
Co-op,
isn't
but like
just
you're with like party of people trying to help each other escape the room.
We have a huge amount of puzzles in this game, and they never repeat. And in addition to that, you can solve every puzzle using just your mind. No
I
dexterity.
mean, I'm not against this. I
Although
mean, it
you
looks
may wanna
fun.
Bring a paper and pencil.
The academic theming gave us the leverage to create a wide variety of rooms that support the narrative and put players in situations they would never find themselves in real life escape rooms.
When we were designing the game, it was really helpful to have the experience of both playing a lot of escape rooms and designing real-world escape rooms as sort of a design anchor to buoy us to.
I did not anticipate the rodent assisting you. Bad turmeric. Sadly, that rat will be no help in bypassing my lasers.
We really took our time to create an eclectic cast of students and faculty members that help guide you throughout the academic journey of Escape Academy.
Building on the lessons that you get in each room and raising the stakes throughout your journey.
This would be a fun stream game,
was
like trying to figure
definitely
out the
designed for
puzzles.
We wanted to make sure it came through in the final
I'm
game.
be interested in that.
I am not feeling so well. Analysis. I have succumbed to disco fever.
Escape Academy is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, and PC on July 14th and will be available day one on Xbox Game Pass. And you can wishlist us today on Steam.
We'll see you at the Academy.
Thanks!
Okay, I'm definitely
This game's
wish
for
listing
all
that.
those fans of organization out there, all those organizers. It's from a studio called Max Inferno, and it's a game about getting things lined up just right. It's called A Little to the Left.
I like it.
Hi, I'm Annie.
Hi, and I'm Lucas, and we are Max Inferno.
Yep, and we're really excited to share with you today a cozy puzzle game that we've been working on called A Little to the Left. A Little to the Left is a game where you sort, stack, and tidy up the house. In each level, puzzles are hidden among regular household objects, and you solve them by arranging items in a very particular way. Many of the levels have multiple solutions. It's all about observation and imagining the different structures that could be at play. The game takes inspiration from our own home and some of our own little tendencies. Another big source of inspiration for the game is our cat, Rookie, who should be around here somewhere.
What? What's happening?
Occasionally, this cat will show up on the periphery of your gameplay and undo your tidy work, just to shake things up a little bit. The game starts off pretty simple, but as you progress, the logic behind the puzzles becomes a little more surreal. There is a lot to tidy up in A Little to the Left. Actually, every day brings something new. With the daily tidy delivery, you get even more out of our favorite puzzles. And you earn fun badges too. Well, thanks for stopping by.
We hope you enjoy A Little to the Left when it releases later this year.
See you later.
Bye.
Probably not playing that one. Personally. But it's cool. Switch and Steam. Where indie games
I've
go.
been excited
PC
about this
and
one
Switch.
ever since it was announced ages ago. It's from developer Gummy Cat. It's called Bear and Breakfast. And
Oh yeah, I remember this. Bear and Breakfast.
in the woods, and it's really freaking fun. We're debuting a brand new animated trailer, a bunch of gameplay you've never seen, and finally announcing a release date.
I'm Ioana.
And I'm Raresh. We're from Gummy Cat in Romania.
Today, we're showing you our first game called Bear and Breakfast. It's a laid-back management adventure game where you build and run a B&B in the woods, but you're a bear.
In Bear and Breakfast, you play as Hank, a young, curious bear from Silver Valley who lives in a small home with his mom and two best friends. We grew up on management sims. Games like Theme Hospital were big inspirations for us, but we also wanted to make a game that tells a story alongside the usual management stuff. So it turns out that humans are coming back for some reason, and they need a place to stay. There's old rundown buildings all over the place, and you're just the bear for the job. The game follows a linear story that you advance by solving quests. A lot of them involve finding materials, building rooms, crafting furniture, and decorating stuff.
This is, I can't imagine myself playing this.
You make awards different kinds of points. For instance, beds give comfort, showers give hygiene, that type of thing. You have to make sure that your room scores are high enough to satisfy whatever your guests are asking for. Each type of score comes with its own challenges. For example, later on you'll need to cook food for your guests through a minigame. There's a lot more to Bear and Breakfast. but you can play at your own pace since the game won't rush you. Oh, and there's definitely no creepy subplot hidden somewhere in the forest.
We're very excited to be part of Day of the Devs this year, and we can't wait to introduce you all to Hank and his friends when Bear and Breakfast launches later this summer. Thank you.
So I don't want to say a lot about this next one. It's full of secrets and puzzles and mystery that are best
That's from
discovered on your own.
PlayStation.
It's a beautiful game from a studio called Shared Memory. It's a pixel art Metroidvania full of interesting creatures. It's called Animal Well.
Hi, I'm Billy Basso. Today I'm going to be showing you a game I've been working on called Animal Well. In Animal Well, you explore a surreal and sometimes dangerous pixel art labyrinth that is filled with secrets. As you explore, you'll encounter various creatures, but it's not always clear if they're friendly or not, so it's best to proceed with some amount of caution.
Oh shit. Oh, this.
Throughout the game, you're going to find various items that will.
This is a Metroidvania style map, but you're not like. Yeah. Well, I guess this is a Metroidvania because it's a puzzle platformer. What the hell was that?
Multiple uses, but you're going to have to experiment if you want to figure out what they all are.
Oh, it's a frisbee.
Animal Well is a pixel art game. That's not just a pander to nostalgia. Instead, I'm viewing it as a technical opportunity. A 4K TV screen has 144 times as many pixels, but that means I have 144 times as much processing power to apply to each pixel. Throughout the game, you'll see a lot of things like fluid sims or dynamic lighting effects that haven't really been used in a pixel art game before.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely does look unique. That's for sure. I don't think I've ever seen a game that looks like this.
Designing Animal Well is a layered experience. So what that means is the base layer is something the average person can play through and enjoy to completion.
But then there's a second layer, which for most games you would consider this part like 100%ing the game. There are lots of hidden items in nooks and crannies throughout the world. They're not obvious, and you might need some help to find these. The third layer has puzzles that don't really present themselves as puzzles. They might go unnoticed for years, potentially, or they might require some community collaboration to solve.
Also, there's a puzzle in this video that may require some community collaboration to understand. But the first 10 people to figure it out will get a free copy of the game at launch. And then while you're doing that, you can wishlist it. But yeah, thank you so much.
Very, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this game. Definitely unique. Very creepy. Really, really different art style. Animal Well, PS5 and Steam.
Next up is Naiad, a colorful exploration game where you play as a water nymph, traversing a zen and peaceful world. This game comes to us from Highwarp, a solo developer from Spain.
Hi, I'm really happy to be part of the 10th anniversary of Day of the Devs at this exciting Summer Fest edition. I'm Elwin from Highwarp, a solo dev indie studio from Spain, working on bringing to life very unique and personal games. I would like to say
I've been trying to find an answer to how long Day of the Devs is supposed to be, but I couldn't find it, and no matter how many times I looked for it. So I don't know how many games they're gonna be showcasing.
The journey starts with the birth of a little water nymph at the spring of the river. Naya will grow up and mature, obtaining vitality from floating leaves and flowers, learning to swim like a duck, dive like a fish, dance like a frog, finding other adorable friends like butterflies, rabbits, snakes, turtles, crocodiles, and much more. Help them to find their way, avoiding obstacles and dangers, using your skills. You will immerse through a lot of beautiful places like a deep forest, a dark cave, a joyful creek, and more. Water, symbolizing life, starts pure and fresh, and little by little it will be fading into dark. You can sing to regenerate the nature, making sprout flowers in the path.
It looks like last year was about an hour 45 minutes.
Are controlling this river wall. Humans
But we started about half an hour ago.
Like these noisy roads with strange smoke creatures.
So yeah, it's like a small break, and then if it's the same length, then it's the small break and then straight to Devolver Digital. So
the beautiful hair of Naya
yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I don't know how long Devolver. I think Devolver's usually an hour.
Even tie small flowers on it. Creating Nayad, I focused on a wholesome experience. Enjoy it at your own pace, exploring and flowing.
Nayad will be available for PC and consoles by the end
The 2021 was about 45 minutes. Yeah, it's about 45 minutes to an hour, yeah. So, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to order food. So far, there's not many games that are for me. I'm interested in Time Flies and Planet of Lana.
If you ever find yourself longing for the good old days, then why not take a trip back to the Stone Age in this cooperative life and farming simulation game from Sodaden and Cryptico. Hunt and gather to care for your settlement, explore the ancient world around you, and best of all, become a friend to the mammoths. This is Roots of Pacha.
Hi, I'm Timo, co-founder of Sodaden along with my brother.
Hi, I'm Karen, the narrative designer. We're based in San Diego, with the rest of the team in Argentina.
Hola a todos, I am Dancer, the main artist.
And I'm Johnny, Timo's brother. We are the team developing Roots of Pacha, a farming sim set in the Stone Age where you help your clan develop the ideas that shape humanity.
In a time when there weren't stores to buy seeds or anything else, you'll build your village from the ground up. Instead of using money, you'll transform the world around you by contributing and working with your clan. Starting small, you'll explore the regions of this new land, discovering plants and resources along the way. Many of the ideas you developed were the cornerstones of early civilizations like farming, domesticating animals, and the creation of tools that are now common. Ideas will build on one another, and after a while, you'll find your community transformed. You'll venture into the caves to meet the spiritual world, to try and explain who you are and why you're here. The game's Stone Age setting was inspired by the book The Clan of the Cave Bear. Roots of Pacha is set in simpler times, but society is still complex. For example, finding something to eat went from satisfying a basic need to making a dish and creating a reason to gather. As you discover ways to make life easier, you'll find time to experience all the fun Pacha's world has to offer.
And this is a rhythm game in here.
You'll get to know your clan, meet others living around you, and maybe even find that special someone.
I was dating in this. Court's gonna like this.
Our love of farming sims started with the first Harvest Moons, and Stardew Valley took it to the next level. With Roots of Pacha, we want to make our own unique contribution to this genre.
We're working on this project with all of our hearts. We're super excited for you to play the final version. In the meantime, we have a brand new demo that just went live today.
Thanks for having us. Muchas gracias.
Probably not playing that one.
And now I am very pleased to present a world premiere from our friends at Us2 Games, the folks who brought you Monument Valley, Alba, and a bunch of other really, really cool games. Here it is.
At Us2 Games, we really try and take what's meaningful and great about games and deliver that to everybody. So with Monument Valley, we made people care about a character for the first time if they've never really engaged with games very much. And with Alba Wildlife Adventure, we took open world games and packaged that into a kind of theme about saving an island that more people are going to want to engage with than just the hardcore. And with this game, what we really want to do is take these genres that we really love, like roguelike games and turn-based tactics, add a little bit of sports game in there as well, and themes about dreams and conflicting fears, and really package that together into something that feels really unique. In the game, you play the role of Desta, who's a young person in their early 20s, who's coming home for the first time, having not left home in the very best way. Their relationship with their mother and their family and their friends, there's a few of them that were a little bit broken. And they were broken because they didn't really have the words to say. And their father, who used to be a big part of their life, unfortunately passes away, and they don't have those tools and that person to lean on to bridge that gap. So they manage to go home, they find this old ball they used to play with their dad, and when they try and fall asleep with it, they find themselves in a world between worlds, neither asleep nor awake. And when they're in this, they can explore these moments, these memories, and solve these creative problems through a ball game. And when they do that, they find the right words to say to confront these people.
The people we're going to be meeting in Desta's dreams are people who were significant to Desta before they left town a couple of years back. And there are lots of people they don't know quite as well, too, and some people who have been shaped by Desta's impression of them in their dreams, but they've all had profound impact on Desta's life. These characters are really interesting because all of them are interwoven as part of Desta's story, but also with each other. They don't just appear as abstractions, but they really feel like a part of the makeup of Desta's background. One way or another, the people that Desta meets throughout the game helped Desta become who they are today. And they've taught Desta a number of different things, like standing up for themselves, taking risks, expressing themselves, and more. There are a few different themes in the story, but I would say that certainly loss is a big part of it. Finding yourself, courage and perseverance, and reawakening. No pun intended.
It feels like we've been able to put a lot of ourselves into Desta. The same is true for pretty much all of our games, but Desta in particular is very personal to a lot of the members of the team. I'm sure we can all relate to some of the themes of maybe having ghosted a friend and not being sure how you could like get back in touch with them, or dwelling over how you might have said something in a conversation and like having that play over and over in your mind, which is like one of the core themes of the game.
It's definitely got more depth and more game mechanics than anything we've made before, and it's being designed from the ground up to be a multi-platform title. We're really looking forward to telling you more about Desta: The Memories Between in the coming weeks and the coming months.
This next game is called Shim. It's a shadow platformer.
Shim.
You're a little blobby character platforming around inside shadows, and a game with a really cool minimalist graphic art style. I hope you like it.
Hi, I'm Ewout and I'm the developer of Schim.
And I'm Niels from Exernice, and I help Ewout develop Schim. We're located in the north of the Netherlands in a town called Leeuwarden.
We are a team of 2, plus the talented people at Moonseller, who do the audio.
This is cool.
Schim is a game where you move around in shadows. You play as a Schim, a shadow creature. As a whole, Schim is made to be approachable for a variety of players. At its core, it's about jumping around in shadows and platforming towards the end of a level. Each shadow has her own Schim. The player plays around as a Schim of a human. However, this Schim is separated from that person, and it's up to you to find your way back. In the game, you will also help other Schim characters who have also been separated from their shadow.
This is very different.
You can help them by finding their object. Schim takes big inspiration from the feeling of playing as a child. Playing imaginary games with made-up rules. Move around in shadows and jump to the next shadow.
It's very simple gameplay, but I feel like this would feel like
Check it out and follow us at Schim.
Donut County for me, where it's just like mindless. I gotta finish the puzzle. Like I can imagine myself getting hooked on that and just wanting to beat it, but.
We have a space where people can come to work and meet other people, do small gatherings, and we are helping Japanese devs by introducing them to platforms, console publishers, helping them on marketing, or as usually they don't speak English, helping them to apply to overseas events like this one. And we're also doing a lot of online contents and streams, like our big Asobo Indie Showcase, which will be aired this summer in English and Japanese, or our monthly stream Indie Collection, and podcasts, and many other things you can check on YouTube and Twitch. But first, let's check 2 really cool Japanese titles.
Get my head off. Have a hat forehead.
Fox and Frog Travelers, The Demon of Arashino Island, is a 3D action adventure game with a Japanese-inspired.
What was the last one called?
You will play as Fox, her girl who finds herself
Actually, I
on
can check on their
Arashino
Twitter.
Island and starts traveling with Frog.
The last one was interesting.
Torii Gates, whose stole lantern and neon gives light and color to the island. But something is lurking in the shadows, inching even closer.
Day of the Devs.
Fox and Frog Travelers is developed by Rias, an illustrator and concept artist that came up with the idea for it, based on one of his illustrations.
Shim. I don't know. One of those.
Oxenfrog Long Journey Through the Night is planned for release in a few years.
Too many spooky games. Enough with the spooky games. Alright, my food's on the way sooner than I thought it was gonna be. So I have to duck away for a second. I was expecting like half an hour.
First game of the young solo developer Yo Fuji, Goodbye World is a narrative game about two young indie game creators, the shy Kani and the extrovert Kumade.
These so-called pixel art graphics.
Mixing influences from comics like
my
Ghost
stream's
World and games
crashing.
like The Beginner's Guide or Moses 3. Goodbye World
Am I behind? I have to try to.
passion and struggles that comes with game creation.
Game Boy.
Through
Let's
certain
try
chapters
refreshing.
of
See if refreshing helps. These games aren't really doing much for me, because I've heard like really good things about last year's showcase, where there's like a really like people are like, wow, it was really good, and I'm like, I missed that entire thing. But I imagine it's going to be like a lot of stuff we see on like Guerrilla Collective and Future Game Show and the PC Gaming Show and all that stuff. So I don't know.
you can follow us on Twitter, on Discord,
I don't know if it was really that good or if it was reiterative of like
thank you again for watching and
a lot of the same announcements we see on other showcases. Might have to lower this quality. I don't know.
The process of moving to a new city.
I'm gonna move to 720. Sorry. Hit the live button. My internet's crapping out, or it's just the YouTube stream. I don't know. Game Buff Fish. Okay, I feel like confident enough I can like eat through this stream.
Birth is a point in
I don't like to eat on
about
stream,
living
but
alone in a large city.
as well eating crackers on stream. Oh my god. Still crashing. What's going on? Oh, I think my either my PC's frozen or Firefox is frozen. I don't know. I think Firefox is frozen. Let me close that down there. Start a new one. Yeah, I think my Firefox crashed. It's not even opening up now. Okay. Still have the YouTube link copied. Sorry for the loud volume.
Within these personal belongings, there are puzzles. Some are physics-based, some are pattern-based, some are abstract. There are no instructions, and you are rarely doing the same thing twice.
We are seeing okay. I do like puzzle games, but these are like I don't know if I like a lot of these puzzle games.
And treasures.
Like, what is this?
Birth comes out this August. I made this game with my whole heart, and I hope that you like it.
Oh, that's cool. Good for you. As soon as I grab my food, like it's gonna be like a cool game that I want to watch.
In our next title, How to Say Goodbye, you play as the ghost of a person who's recently died and is embarking on the journey of accepting their own death.
Ooh.
The mechanics underscore the message that there's always a way through grief. You may get stuck, but you can always stop, reevaluate, and keep moving. It's all just part of the puzzle.
Hi.
More puzzle
I'm
games.
Florian, co-author of the upcoming narrative
Hi,
puzzle
Florian.
game, How to Say Goodbye.
It's not just a phase. Book your trip to the moon now.
In How to Say Goodbye, you help a group of quirky ghosts overcome various obstacles and conundrums by reorganizing the level as you like.
Okay. I'll be back in a moment.
Moving one tile will also push the surrounding tiles. The puzzle elements are only moved around, but never removed, so just like a Rubik's Cube, the puzzles never end up in a state where you can't solve them. Follow various characters looking to discover why they are still here and how to move on while trying to escape the grasp of an evil wizard who doesn't know how to let go. How to Say Goodbye tells a story of loss and grief, but we intend the experience to be as gentle, kind, and positive as possible. If this sounds like something that you would be interested in, please wishlist the game. It would mean a lot to us. Thank you.
We're on the same game? A narrative puzzle game. This is all puzzle games. Day of the Devs is just all puzzle games, and then Choo Choo Charles. It's like the only things. So instead of this being a live reaction to Day of the Devs here, it's now become a live reaction to my first time trying Five Guys. Because I've never tried it before.
Hi.
Hi, Tim Schafer.
Great show and a great cake. And
Wait, that was it?
And so now we have to say goodbye.
Oh my god, perfect. I have time to eat off stream. Sorry, you don't get my reaction to Five Guys.
Bringing them here for everyone to enjoy.
Special thanks to all of our generous sponsors. You've always been there for us, and we could not do this without you. PlayStation, Idea Xbox, Nintendo, Steam, Epic Games Store. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. Extra special thanks to Dose One, the Magic Man, for supplying all the beats and sound effects and tunes you hear in every Summer Game Fest edition of Day of the Devs. We couldn't have done any of this without you, or at least it'd be really quiet. It kind of suck.
We're not done with the Day of the Devs 10th anniversary just yet. If you go to dayofthedevs.com and sign up for our newsletter, you will be amongst the first to hear about all the excitement that's to come this year.
Other than that, thank you so much to everybody who watched, and we'll see you next year. Bye.
Bye, Tim.
We'll see you next time.
Aha! You thought it was over, but it is actually not. Day of the Devs continues with a special after-party performance.
I don't think so.
By the one and only Peter Berkman of Anamanaguchi fame. He's debuting new music from a game you've probably never heard of. It's called
I don't
Little
think so.
Nemo and the Guardians of Slumberland.
Little Nemo and Guardians of Slumberland.
Because it's debuting on Kickstarter.
Okay, so that was the Summer Game Fest and Day of the Devs. Get the beats going. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back in about an hour and 15 minutes or less than that. We're gonna be reacting to Devolver Digital's marketing countdown to marketing. The Devolver the Devolver Digital showcases are insane. like the best way to describe it. They are crazy. They are definitely nothing like the other showcases you'll be seeing throughout the weekend. So prepare yourselves. If you've watched the previous showcases, they kind of like go align with each other, so like they're like continuous. So there's like a narrative thing that they put on it, like included in the shows. But they're nuts. This guy's know how to put on a fun show for sure. Anyways, we will see you soon. So stick around. And in about an hour, I think we should be back. So see you soon, folks.